hello. Thank you, Lynette, for joining me today. Lynette is a client that is working through the Dream Biz Builder. She's in the
Yeah.
last module. I want you to introduce yourself, Lynette, and tell us all about this business that you have been building.
Okay. Good morning, Tish. It's been actually amazing just working with you. I'm so glad that I made this decision. So my name is Lynette Webb. I am looking to um, do a sort of business, I guess, and it's called Emerge and Be Free. And it's going to be working with. I want to be working with Christian women who have. Who have dreams but haven't really reached out to their dreams, but yet they want to. And I want to have, I'm going to be doing a program that will work with them to work through the fear of it, work through just different aspects of, releasing the past and just pushing them into being able to get to that place where they actually can not just dream, but now they can start to fulfill the dream. So that's what I want to be able to do with women, just to get them to not just dream, but to push them past that dream stage, releasing all those things that's in the past and getting them to just push out and reach what God has planned for them to do for their lives.
That's
So,
amazing. And that's going to be so impactful. So we started working together just under 3 months ago. Tell
yeah.
me where you were at 3 months ago and why you reached out to me.
Okay, so I've been doing I started coaching in 2017. I finished my coaching course, and I I have been doing some coaching. I've been coaching people. I've been enjoying it. But I wanted to do more, and I wanted to, but you're looking for that coach, that person that can get you, because not just get you, but that person who can push you to that next level. And I've been looking for coaches here, and I haven't been really able to find someone who has really caught me. Started to see your stories on Facebook, Tish, and I was like, wow, I'm listening to your stories, and I'm like, okay, that's not the Tisha who I remember. I remember her, and I'm loving how you have come out. I loved your coaching style. I was like, okay, I think this is the person. So I just kept watching. And then the more I watched, the more I was like, this is her. This is her. And I was like, how do I do this for Tisha? Because I know you
Mm-hmm,
um, in a different light. You know what I
mm-hmm,
mean? From when you were younger. So now I'm like, okay, how do I do this? Because of, we want to make sure that the boundaries and, we don't want to pass all that. So I had to, was praying all about that. And then I was like, you know what, Lynette, you need this. This is what you need. I need someone to push me. I was at a place where I knew I wanted to do something. I know I needed the help. I needed the push, but I didn't, and I just needed someone to help me to push it. And I needed the right person to help me to push it, because my personality can be pretty strong. And I could be pretty like, I got this, but I really don't have it. But I just, I could blow you off in a minute. Um, but in working with you, it's just been amazing. And you started out right, like, I think we started right at the bat, like just getting the boundary issues out of the way, and we were able to push through that. And I appreciate everything that has been going on in the last couple of months. Honestly, it's been hard, and I appreciated that you pushed me past my level of fear, which is exactly the stuff that I've been wanting to work with women about. And sometimes when you work with certain people, they can push past and see things that you necessarily can't see. And I found that you were pushing me past that deserving piece of my life that was really difficult, that I didn't even realize that I had. So once I started working through that, it was hard. I felt like I was not going to do it. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. But you kept on pushing. And I liked, not, when I say pushing, you were questioning. when I say pushing. It was your questioning. It was your, okay, try this for me. And, how would you feel if, what about this? And you just kept on asking the right questions. I'm like, this girl is getting it, but like she's getting me too much. So I appreciate the fact that you got me, the fact that you was able to push me, and you had the insight to see of the things that I even wasn't saying. So that's what I really appreciate about this whole program. Um, and it's come to a place where now, in August, I'll be starting my own little program and getting it moving, Emerge and Be Free, and I'm excited about it. Um, so I'm looking forward to. I actually have a date. I have people who are coming, so that is so exciting. That's way beyond where I was before when I was just dreaming about it. When I kept just seeing the vision, and I had the vision, but it was actually, like you said, taking the action. And once I started taking the action, the first action was getting you involved. And I appreciate the coaching. It's been amazing. It was hard, but I have loved every bit of it. And even, this we're on our last phase of this, but I know that everything that I've learned from you, I will be able to use. I will be able to continue to use in my life and in my business. So I really appreciate everything about it.
I told you just now, I'm so proud of everything that you've accomplished. But can you give our viewers an idea of the things that you have worked on over the last 3 months?
Okay. So initially when I came, I was talking about, sorry, let me look at you. Sorry. Initially when I had came, I was telling you that I had this vision, and I expressed to you about my vision. And then when I started talking to you about the steps that I had made, you started asking me about, why don't you think you deserve it? It wasn't that an idea. I didn't realize that I didn't deserve it. But because I had been working under people for years of my life, most of my life has been me helping people to do their business. I'm help other people to do their business. And now it's my turn to do my business. And I just had this felt like I was alone. And so you pushed me past that deserving. You got me to journal my ideas, and the journaling actually really helped me. Um, Even though I know I didn't put a lot on your on the thing, because it was just easier for me to do it. I'm a writing person. I enjoy writing. I enjoy, and I know I need to put stuff on the computer, but it's just easier for me to journal in a different way. But the journaling definitely helped me. The questioning about my beliefs, where I was at the time, what I the main things I think was really getting past my fear and taking action, um, and setting. One of the biggest things that have helped me is being able to plan, because I'm a very free spirited person. I mostly just, and I work on schedules. I usually just, okay, today what we're gonna do. But I found that I had to pre-plan. And that was one of the biggest things that you helped me with, is just getting that scheduling. What's your day gonna look like? What is that actually gonna look like? I had to start doing those types of things. I had a lot of the coaching techniques and stuff that you had, that obviously we've done coaching, but actually put them into place and realizing when you need to put them into place. And I think that's what was very helpful for me. Getting past, like I said, just not just seeing the vision, but being able to put it into action and actually taking steps, doing something. What have you done this week to ensure that this is being done? And that was very helpful to me to move forward. And I had I think I had maybe about 2 weeks, I believe it was, where I was just fighting, and I had to fight across procrastination. That was very big for me. It was something that I had to really, really fight with, and I didn't realize how bad, I want to say bad, that I had it, and so I was able to work through it though. And so because I've been able to work through it, I can recognize now when it's happening. And I'm saying, okay, you're doing this because you're procrastinating. What else can you be doing? What's smaller? If you can't take the big step, take a small step. What can you do with one step just to get across this to help you with this procrastination? So that was a very, very big thing for me to get through. So
I find it exciting. Like, this is a business program, and the things that you focused on was mindset. And your coach's vow, which is an interesting and important point, right? We are all human. We all know what we need to do, and we need the support sometimes, someone to hold up a mirror to us so that we can actually see what we're doing and how we're holding ourselves back so that we can actually move forward. So we spend time doing market research. We spend time really understanding your ideal client. And then you created a program that is serving your ideal client's immediate problem. And you've managed to get, I think you said 5 sign-ups. Like, that's amazing. Like, and I want to say this because you just picked the date of the program last week, right?
I did.
And so in a week, you have filled almost all the spots that you were looking to fill. Am I correct?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I think because people want it. I think people need it. And because, I think, when people know you, and when people get to know who you are as a person, and then when you come out with something, they're like, okay, I trust her, so therefore I can trust that program, which I believe, Letitia, it's the same thing with you. I knew you, I trusted you, and so it was easy for me to sign up for your program because I trusted you, and I know, I know where to find you. No, I'm just kidding. You understand? It's like you could trust the program because you could trust the person. And not every coach that you're going to get, you're even going to know or be able to trust. But at this stage of my life, that's what I needed. And that's what we have to recognize, that when you get to a certain place in your life, there are certain things that you need. So you're not always going to be able to get what you want, but you will get what you need. And this is what I needed right now for my life. So
that's great. So what were your biggest takeaways as far as business strategy?
For business strategists, I think definitely well, first of all, I think just understanding about getting yourself visible. I'm definitely got to be working on that. One of the biggest things is when we started with the market research and looking at, so when I first started and what I wanted to do, I started looking up of the things that I want to do about people who are even doing inner healing. And there was so much. There were people in there who was doing what I was doing, who's doing what I want to do, but not in the way I wanted to do it. They were doing it in different ways. So I was able to see how they were doing it, which I quite was able to say, oh, that's good too. So you can sort of take that, I wonder if I can add that to my program as well. So that was very big for me because I don't think that I've ever stopped to do the market research for what I wanted to do. So that was very big for me. And then I think the next part for me would have been, so once I did that, understanding my tribe and understanding that I have a story to tell and that I don't have to tell it to the whole world, but I can just tell it to my tribe. That was very big for me. And understanding that not everybody will understand you. Not everybody's going to get everything that you do, but there are people who are waiting for you and waiting for me. And so that part of it, just pulling that piece in for me, that was very big for me. Especially when you're talking about when you're doing inner healing with people, because it's personal, it's very personal things that people will talk about and people will share, so that was a big, and then getting yourself, I said, out there, so I've actually decided about what I'm definitely going to be named. And so I actually plan to sign up to do the whole Instagram and stuff today. I really wanted to do it on the weekend, but due to circumstances that I was unable to do it, but I definitely will be doing it this week. So
That's
I'm looking
good.
to just push it out there and, let's see how it goes. But I feel more confident and I don't have that fear like, what are people going to say? I don't feel that at all anymore. I'm actually looking forward to people who will interact with me and, who those who are interested. So I feel more confident in that way. So it's definitely built up my confidence um, to know that I can be out there and I can share this business with those who need it. So yeah.
That's right,
But
girl. Get yourself out there. Shout it from the rooftops. People need your services, and that's so important. I think why this program is successful is because it's a lot of work. Let's be honest.
It was, but it's good work.
Yes,
It's
but the work is preparing you so that when you are ready to get visible, like you're really solid. You have the foundation, you got the mindset foundation laid. You've got all of the information that you need to communicate with your ideal clients in a way that they relate to you, so that you are hitting the ground running once you get started, right? It's really about building the foundations for success. And I, again, want to celebrate you. Like, in case you did not catch it, Lynette has almost sold out her first program in a week, because she put in the time to really understand the market. She put in the time to really understand the needs of her tribe, and she's getting visible, and it's doing amazing for her. So celebrating you again. But what would you say to someone who has had an idea for business that they've been sitting on? Maybe they're doubting themselves. Maybe they don't believe they deserve it. Maybe they just can't get a hold of taking action. What would your takeaway, or what would your advice be to them based on the work that we've done for the last 3 months?
My advice would definitely be able to get a very good coach and definitely do this program. What I find about this program, Letitia, is that it has every aspect of business in it. Now, although I haven't completed every piece of it, I have the information. It's like the best foundation to me. If someone wants to start a business and they have not started a business yet, this course, to me, it's like it laid out the entire foundation. If you have this foundation, then whatever business you decide to build from here on in, you can just use the same foundation. That's what I loved about it. It's like something to build. It's like there's no hurdles in it. You touched every aspect of it. You went, you talked about finances. Oh my goodness, you talked about if you have issues with your finances, like, people don't, when you're talking about business, people are thinking, I want this, I want that. But then when we start talking about your finances, people don't realize that the ideas that they have in their mind, that their belief systems about their finances and those things that have held them back, and so these things, like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, you're looking at every aspect. It's like you started talking about money, you started talking about setting up your time. Are you worthy? Like, what are you worthy to do? How much money do you think that you deserve? And when we think about stuff like that, we're like, and I know for me, and I have to talk about me personally, when that came to me, I was like, oh, money. I'm so used to doing things for free. Can they just come? Can people just attend? But when you start putting it into action about what is it that your beliefs are, and there's things that have held you back from actually allowing you to think that you can even charge somebody for anything, and everything is important. The fact that you took time, we take time for our business to put it into place, and then we just want to give it away for free. So I truly would encourage anyone, if you are even considering doing a business, this is the best program. I know honestly, I keep thinking I can't wait till I get this program up and running so I can leave this job. Honestly, I'm like I am, and it's not that it's a bad job. It's just not what I want to be doing. You know what I mean? It pays the
Mhm.
bills, yes, but what when you're doing what you love to do and you get paid for that to do what you love to do, that's where I want to be, and
That's
that's
like
where I'm
a
going.
bingo. It's like a double bingo. You get to do what you love and you
And you
get paid.
exactly,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. So
And I am
I'm
so proud of everything that you've done. And I
I'm
am
so
so
like
grateful that this program has been what you needed it to be,
it
you
was
know?
exactly what I needed. And I appreciate it. And I really appreciate you. I appreciate how you handled yourself, even in the business, even when I was sort of pushing back. And I know you could tell when I was pushing back, and you're like, you can call me for help. You can call me for, you know. And so, like, but it's helped me to know that you are even there, that you've been supportive. You've been very supportive. Like, when even when things didn't seem like they were going right for me, you still encouraged me. You still had that happiness. And I'm like, if she's got this about me, and she's just looking at what I'm doing. So, and I'm actually doing it. So I really appreciate all that you put in. It was a lot. Understanding what you want, the colors that you want, the mindset that you want, it was just a lot. It was so much different things. But those are the things that stood out for me, and helped me. And it was a lot more, obviously.
Put you on the spot. I get it. We did not plan this ahead of time. I was actually just finishing a coaching call and I was like, I want a case study. So I've caught her off guard. I'm caught off guard, but I'm so grateful that, like I said, this program has been everything that you wanted. So, guys, if you are interested in getting these results like Lynette, please reach out to me. Book a strategy call. This program, the Dream Biz Builder, gives you everything you need, like Lynette said, to start building a viable, successful business. It is the foundation that you need for any business, and it has you considering things that you may not even think that you need to consider. So thank you for your time today, Lynette. And if you are interested in building your business, getting the confidence and clarity that you need to hit the ground running, sign up for a strategy call.
Yes. This is awesome. You got to do it. Please do it. If you're even thinking about starting a business, just this will be perfect for people who are brand new, who you're just starting to think about it. But I have been thinking about it for years, and here I am today, and within months we're gotten started. So that's exciting. That's exciting to me.
Yes, so let's celebrate Lynette. Yes. All right. Thank you.